dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And I have never known defeat.
What do you mean, man?
Blade of Miquella.
Of course. Of course, I just mess up. I didn't even like... Ugh. Damn. Of course, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Oh man, I could do so much better than that. No, 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 not this boss. Where the hell is, I'm really confused about where Millicent is. I really thought that she would be here. Maybe she's in the other room? Let me double check real quick. I really thought that she would be here. Travel. This is her armor set, isn't it? There's no way that she died, is it? I wanted to naturally come across most of these NPCs and make sure I took all the right steps, but I guess something must have gone wrong. I guess. Oh well. Alright. Summoning pool is now functional. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And I have never known defeat. I feel like I'm rusty, even though I like know this fight so well. There's no way I can do this with the flasks I have, I don't think. I'm so rusty. Could go for some other tactics, but I'm not really sure if I should try. Why is she doing that again?
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Yeah, well, the first time I fought her, and a lot of times since, I've done a lot of dexterity builds. This is the first time I'm trying to do INT build, which is very different. Very, very different. Very, very different. Brute force. Alright, let's try a couple things to get her in a squishy state. God, I kept pressing B and nothing fucking happened. That was frustrating. I must have pressed the B button like to put it in at least my queue of inputs or like current input, like at least 3 different sets of times to try and roll, and it never happened. Very rude. Pressed X and nothing happened, that's fine. I went toward her too early. That's crazy.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror. Now, rot.
God, really?
By the scarlet rot.
Such an easy attack to avoid. The return of the naked butterfly lady. Yes, of course. Let's see if I can get her into a better phase 2 than that. I can't remember who it is. Oh my god.
Blade of Miquella.
I must have been out of stamina. I pressed B just as she was approaching me with that. I obviously had to be further away from her for them to not all hit me. But they all hit me. The initial hit and then the back and forth hit. Which is like 3 hits in one. Let's try it again. It's a pretty good strategy to deteriorate her very quickly. Spinning with good food. Very good punish. Oh. Got it. All right. I'll witness true horror. I had the whole thing down, dude. She's a lot more aggressive.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
I dodged like every single phantom slice and was prepared for her last slice too, but I think I just lost positioning or lost stamina. Or both. Terrible. Terrible. For some reason I felt like that Adula's Moonblade should have come a lot sooner after firing off that moon, and I wanted it to, but it just didn't do it. Very upsetting. I want to do this, and this, and this, and then pretty much immediately do this. I pressed B.
I am Malenia.
I was gonna have to be more powerful now because you did the story than previous attempts. More of the story? I think I did about the same amount. What do you mean, Dex? More of the story than previous attempts? No, I did about the same. No, I didn't explore more. Are you mean than like my very first playthrough? My very first playthrough, I think I was probably higher level, but I was just a different build. I'd have to look. Close, you never know. But maybe. Can do this. Oh my. She stopped that attack. I didn't even know she could do that. She's trying her best to dodge all that. She can't. Oh my god, I know that combo so well. It's actually insane. The runs you saw? Oh, okay, Dex, so you saw me do like a fight, and then you saw me run over here real quick. And then I ran back. That's it. That was the whole of it. So that's why I was confused, because it was so brief. It was so insanely brief. But you're right, I did technically like, kind of like a little bit explore more, but it was for like 3 seconds. So yeah, you mean you're right. Can't dodge me. Oh wow. god, dude!
Blade
That
of
combo
Miquella.
is so frustrating because I can see it coming and I know exactly what to do with it, but if I roll like slightly off, then the second roll won't work either because it's mistimed, and I'll roll right into her attack instead of rolling through it. Like, if you miss the first part and it's just slightly wrong, like the whole thing doesn't work. It's terrible. Horrible. What? Oh my god.
Blade
He took such little damage and then went straight into her dance. That's crazy. Man, doing this as INT is just a little bit nutty. It's a little nutty. Dance? Dance Dance Revolution? What?
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
I don't think I've ever seen her start so far away. That was an insanely far away dance to start. I refuse to change my build. I know I can work it through with this. I know I could just do physical attacks probably too. I just don't want to do that. I want to try and melt her a little quicker. Extremely injured, frostbitten. Jesus Christ.
Blade of Miquella.
If I put myself in a position where I'm vulnerable with no stamina and I can't dodge a good combo, like it's just an instant death, especially since I don't have that much defense, maybe I should... It might actually be worth switching this, because I have a lot of extra attributes from that. We're switching one of these. Let's switch this to physical defense, yeah. I need some more defense. So that like if I do get hit by that one combo, I don't die and get some more chances, which was nice. I pressed B and nothing happened. Oh, that's so gross. I love that. I love how I pressed B and nothing, literally nothing happened. I'm pretty sure that's due to like the controller latency or something. Like I pressed B and just nothing occurred. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know why that happened. I was standing next to her area and just no reaction from my controller. Dance Dance Revolution. Ran out of stamina. Christ, she just poised through that.
Blade of Miquella.
Like, that was a bit of a representation of how I know how to fight her physically. And if I did just physical attacks, I could probably switch to something more like Dex or like frost based out of like maybe like a frost Uchigatana or something like that. But like, I don't want to switch my build for this bitch. I want to be able to fight her as this is. I know it's a bit of a challenge for me, and I know it looks excruciating, but that's just because I'm forcing myself into a different build set.
Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
I love how she rolled all the way up to me when I was at no stamina and then started the dance. That's the perfect thing to do against the player.
Blade of Miquella.
I suppose that I can't do as much damage to her that quickly. Because if I do that much damage to her that quickly, she's ready to start the dance, and I'll be at 0 stamina. It's like creating this perfect pocket situation. So we just won't do that much damage that quickly. Do the dance pretty soon. What? What? That's crazy. What?
I am Malenia.
So
Blade
far away.
of
She was
Miquella.
so far away. She was like a million years away. Man, these bots don't stand a chance. They're getting absolutely bonked out of their minds before they have a chance to even have their shit on screen. I'm gonna at least do this right away. I might be able to do the dance soon, but there you go. You need me? No problem. She's backed me into the corner.
Blade of Miquella.
No, close. I was backed into a corner. It was impossible to survive that situation. I think. Pretty sure it's impossible. Users don't time correctly with this controller.
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
I mean, I knew she was gonna do the dance. I don't know why I anticipated me being able to run out of it. Or like, it wasn't even there. I just didn't acknowledge that it would happen, even though I knew it would happen, I guess. I'm still gonna do this. This is a great way to start the fight. She wants to do the dance now. You can go ahead and do it. And she's not gonna do it. I pressed B as soon as I possibly could, and I had enough time to, but the game decided I didn't, I guess. God damn it, dude.
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
Yeah, if you need to go to bed, close this, no problem. It's recording. If you want to see it, you'll be able to see it in the future. I'll probably get off soon if I can't kill her. I'm sure I can. I don't know. So far away. Doesn't always do that punish, but she has it ready. Alright. Let's do this again. Really? No. Oh, okay. Got lucky. I don't mind getting lucky from time to time. Really? base too. Alright. Now rot. She spins? Why did she spin? Really, again? She is so fucking aggressive.
By the scarlet rot.
I personally feel that it was a little unfair that she did the exact same attack, again, very quickly. But, you know, that's not my problem. I'm not a judge of fairness. I am simply a gaming person. I just know her so well at this point. Pretty good stuff. That's really good stuff. Okay. Let's see here. What should I be doing?
Consumed by the scarlet rot.
So intensely close to her when she started that. I need to be prepared for some leeway to give her the ability to do like a big attack like that, so that I'm prepared to, you know, respond to it in some manner. What the fuck? Jesus. sorry. Excuse me. Ugh. Rude. That is actually kind of crazy. Oh my fucking god, you're serious. I actually could have won that.
By the scarlet rot.
That's crazy. That was easily winnable. I didn't think that she'd make the whole distance in the charge, and I didn't think that I couldn't roll through it, and I didn't think I could roll through the secondary pop. Like, that's so weird. I'm pretty sure I can roll through those stuff no problem. I don't know how that ended up that way, but whatever, I guess. Very weird. For some reason, he didn't do her dance during her easy opportunity to do it. It's fortunate for me. Oh, great. Now she's doing it. What? I stopped her. That's fucking great. That's awesome. Stopped her from doing it. That dance is crazy. Usually it's not possible. Now rot. Alright. What else do you got? There you go. 6, 7. Oh, I did not see that coming. I don't know. Now's about the time where I get close to calling it because I have to get up early tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Last time. Last attempt, I suppose, for the evening. Let's just do a regular. Oh, I ran into the little circle. What? You're doing that attack?
Flesh be consumed.
She did it point blank? She did attack point blank? She never does that point blank. She never does it where she's standing next to you and does her trademark spree long range attack. What? There's the one super expensive thing I got, just a million little things. Yeah, what I meant was like one thing. Not doesn't have to be expensive, but just one thing you didn't know you'd have to buy. Okay, so Malenia, Blade of Miquella, Never Known Defeat, etc. Let me try to think about all our combos. Right. Yeah. Okay. I remember them. I remember them all. Mitch. I'm not like afraid or anything. Thank you, close. Let's believe. I went through my statement to make sure everything was right because that was multiple purchases. Yeah, definitely a sensible thing to do. Okay, what's the strategy? So it's the worst thing about this is it's a INT playthrough. Okay, so let's just do the bare minimum of this combo. Here we go. Now we're just gonna do Fizz. good so far. How'd I miss? Uh-oh. I thought I timed that poorly. I'm definitely timing everything here poorly. I think she's doing an intimidating pause. What would I be without that intimidating pause? Oh, I definitely meant to roll there, but I was stuck sprinting. Oh no. Yep.
Blade.
She was one hit, and I was being a little bit reckless there. Sadness, but that was a really good attempt. It was a really good attempt. I hope that I can stay that consistent in these next attempts. I do. Hope I can stay that good. It was really good. Two of the same combo in a row, Malenia.
Blade of Miquella.
Come on, Mal. Come on, Malenia. Mal. Start making her really, just give her a demeaning nickname like Mal or Malpal. Malpal. Bet you won't stay long enough for the Kamehameha. Right, she would never stay still long enough, yeah. Not in a million years. The Kamehameha wave. She would initially dodge it, and then she would never come back to that line. She should do the dance now. I didn't have enough stamina to do a running jump attack, but I wanted to do it anyway, and I just could not follow through on that. Ah! That was bad timing on that.
Blade of Miquella.
I am Malenia. Blade of Miquella. Close, unfortunately, you have not noticed that I haven't been getting my runes for the last, like, what has it been, 20 attempts. I haven't been getting them, it's no problem at all. They're usually important, but they're like I left it very small. There was definitely not that many. There weren't that many runes when I first lost them. So it's no big deal. So she didn't get stunned. That's great. Oh nice. She's in like a sweet spot where she won't dodge. Oh no. That's what I meant to do the other time. Unfortunately, that's like impossible to actually dodge. I could get you with some more frost. Pretty good. Didn't expect it to actually reach me. Oh shit.
I am Malenia,
I did not
blade
perceive her coming after me like that. That's a good eye, looking out for those runes though, close. I feel like other times I've lost my runes and you haven't quite noticed. Alright. This time, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, exactly. I wouldn't expect you to. She's just like, that was something. She just didn't even acknowledge at all what happened. I queued up a freaking roll to avoid that whole combo. But since I didn't dodge one, didn't dodge any of them. This won't kill her, which is so weird. This'll kill her. What? This game is so freaking weird sometimes. She's not allowed to go to second phase off of a riposte or a recovery hit. That's interesting. I didn't think that one. Oh shit. Did the perfect combo. In the perfect distance. I definitely... Oh man, I timed that all wrong. That was pathetic. Just giving her all sorts of health back. Rush forward because she's I knew that was happening. Damn. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
In spite of how many times I've died to her first phase, I feel like I'm pretty confident on the first phase, especially when you compare it to the second phase. Scene from Monty Python. Oh my gosh. Go on. Do it. I ran out of stamina. I asked for it and I got it and I ran out of stamina. I just have to hang it. Where are you going? Oh shit, that was crazy. Oh shit, I definitely didn't think I would actually get hit by that. Oh shit, I already buffed my sword. What? I don't even know what happened. I didn't see that hit coming. Wow. Gladiator passes out from exhaustion. Sounds relatable. No more messing around. No more messing around. Yes, well played. Oh no. Oh, I knocked her out of it. That's awesome. Got nowhere to run. did not mean for that to happen. What? What is this? What even is that? The area underneath, I don't think I've ever been underneath her when she chose to do that attack. I talked about this yesterday. And I'm a little suspicious. I'm a little suspicious that they changed it or updated her, because she literally never used to do that attack unless it was long range. I'm like 90% confident that that's true. And she did it. It's a very long range attack. Sergio, what's up? Good to see ya. Supporting her soon-to-be gamer father. What's up? Thank you so much. Ain't that the truth? Don't move, girl. Hope you're doing well, Sergio. Why that attack?
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Jump up the sub and meow. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate the 20 months. That's awesome, Sergio. Thank you so much. Thanks for the supports. All that good stuff. Meow. Good stuff. Gotten her past like the phase where she'll actually do the dance. Oh, never mind. Those are some interesting words I chose to say. Malenia is an interesting boss because she's less like a boss and more like a progressional study. She has phases, she's got points where she changes and adjusts the way that she'll probably react based on current situation. It's all sorts of crazy. Do the dance, come on. That was incredibly bad just because like I know how to time that and I just completely mistimed it. And it was a good line. It was dealing a lot of good successive damage. And it just didn't work. Might as well. So happy that knocks her out of it. She could do another dance very soon here. Oh god.
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Let's get you frozen real quick. Why not? Boy. I did not mean to do that.
Flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Not at all. Ah, I wanted to heal. You hating this hate this character? Hey, good old Malpal? Malenia, Malpal? She had nowhere else to go but into me. It's a very good start to the fight. Do your dance. She can't really dodge that. What you doing now? You're kidding me, dude.
Your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
We're gonna watch that. Look at that real quick. Just gonna look at that real quick. Just real quick.
By the rot flesh.
You're kidding me. That's how bad my quality is. Like, can you even see anything there? Like really? You know what I mean? You're kidding me, dude. Well, suppose I count that as a spiritual victory of some kind, maybe. ran directly into her hitbox, like her spacing. Rolled directly into the space she occupied, and because of that, I couldn't roll past her. Fun times.
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
She did. Bleh. She did 2 whipping combos in a row and then followed up with a slam. Crazy. Frosty, my friends. She continued.
I am Malenia, blade.
You've seen this attempt cycle. You've seen it. And every time that I shoved a moon at her as she started her dance, she was knocked loose. Every time, except that time. Okay, that's fine. She must have been more deeply into the dance, I guess. So she couldn't be knocked out of it. Maybe. Whatever. Thought I was out of range. Silly me. Should dance. What? She just makes me all sorts of confused sometimes. Ooh. Hit her with the juice. I don't even care. There we go. Tried so hard to dodge that. Oh, what? She like hung out. She hung out on the ground for a little bit before doing her thrust instead of doing her thrust right away. I swear that's what happened. What are you doing?
Your strength, extraordinary. The mark of a true lord.
So,
Dear Miquella. Oh, dearest Miquella. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.